Have you ever felt lonely? Do you know anyone who is lonely? Loneliness affects all of us on some days, but some people are lonely too much of the time. The populations most at risk for loneliness are teenagers, prisoners, and most of all, the elderly. In 2023, Vivek Murthy, the former U.S. Surgeon General, posted an advisory about loneliness. He said, quote, "Loneliness and isolation are public health issues and have severe physical consequences. Loneliness is associated with a greater risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke, depression, anxiety, and premature death. Loneliness and isolation cannot be solved by individuals alone. Rather, communities must work together to create support systems. Music is a timeless tool that people have used to connect with each other for generations. Where words fail, music speaks. It is why our hearts have beats. All people deserve to feel that they are part of our world, and the elderly have given us their care and love for their whole lives. What better way to bring joy to these important individuals than to play music for them? We hope you all can feel the song in your hearts and learn to share it with those in need."
What are you doing out here? Breaking the fourth wall is strictly prohibited. Get back in your cell.
Welcome to the prison of Ursa. 2/3 of the population have died of the global warming crisis. The remainder have been put in solitary cells where they must sort through rubble looking for rare minerals. Over time, the prisoners have become resigned to their lonely fate. They can't have contact with each other. They are overseen by the ruthless overlord and enforcer of the prison, the warden. Rebels like me have been trying to free these prisoners so we cannot get into the fortress.
Citizens of Ursa, remember your task today is to sort the rubble, looking for scraps to expand and maintain my great empire.
Keep your heads down and work hard if you want to eat. Machines are already breaking down, and if you fall any more underground, your air filters will start breaking too, and the mist will seep in from outside.
Another day of eternal loneliness.
What? Is your heart again? Is that a person? Shall I go say hi? No. If everyone finds out, I can't take the punishment.
Ugh, what is this contraption? What is it for? Your foot? No. Your hand? No. Your mouth? Whoa! What was that? What's this attached to the side? Oh no! My shift just ended. What do I do now? Hi, Joffrey. I haven't seen you in so long. I was worried the mist took you.
I think that you mistook me.
I have hacked into the prison security system, freezing all of the prisoners at the same time. Passive filtration replaces instruments into their rubble that hopefully they will use in their escape.
Prisoner 1! We are behind quota already, and you have failed to but... Prisoners! I believe our great and glorious leader, protector of the people, would want to remind you of what our policy is for communication between workers.
Hello, loyal slaves. I'm obligated to humbly inform you that in the event that you or any of your fellow prisoners speak to each other ever again, we shall all be cast out into the mist. Very orders, non-melted, just do as the orders hold.
Say your goodbyes, because this will not happen again. Now go to yourselves.
Well, Joffrey, I wish that you should. Well, Joffrey, I guess this is goodbye.
I told you, I'm not Joffrey.
No, this is not the end of the road. Look at this photo I found while looking through the scraps.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, look at the people in the photo. They have objects just like his. And the audience, see the joy on their faces. Maybe we can find happiness like that.
Well, maybe, but we're just good people. How do we even know we can play an instrument like that?
Even if you can play, that still doesn't mean we can. Besides, if we played by ourselves, it would probably sound bad.
I mean, if we play together, as long as if we mess up, we keep on playing, it'll probably sound okay.
Well, I would, but I don't want to give our great and glorious leader any more of a reason to cast us out into the mist. I certainly don't want to die.
Maybe the Overlord is lying and there isn't actually any mist.
So what are you gonna do? Just like walk outside and find out? That'd be insane.
But the Overlord isn't the only problem. The Warden will also be there to stop us if we try to escape.
The Overlord has lied, there is not any mist, but one thing still stands between the prisoners and their freedom. The Warden.
Speaking of the warden.
What are you all still doing out here? Get back in your cells.
As everybody runs back to their cells, the Warden finds our picture on the ground and recognizes himself in it.
Is that me? I remember, I used to play music with my great-great-grandpa Joffrey. We would go to Morning Star Senior Center and even some other memory care centers. College Youth Memory Care liked our music so much that they invited us to play back a second time. We could never decide which songs to play, and one time we even repeated the same songs in a performance, and the audience hummed along the second time through. I could keep my life of safety and comfort underneath the Overlord, but I might be throwing away a life worth living.
What is going on here, Warden? Why aren't you working? Are you thinking of freeing me? You should know that treason is punishable by exile and dismissed.
Sorry, sir, I was just thinking about how meaningless life is here, even if it's safe. I appreciate all you've given me, but I miss music.
Remember, I can always throw it into a tiny cage like those pesky birds. So, are you going to choose music and death by the mist, or are you going to choose safety and isolation?
If it were truly up to me, I choose the choice that gives my life meaning. I choose music no matter what happens. Great-great-grandpa Joffrey, where did you get that instrument?
Oh, I smuggled it in long ago, just like with this bed.
See, I told you, I'm not Joffrey.
Fine, I will take it. Joffrey, do you know how to make any music?
I've been out for 2.5 centuries. I know all sorts of music. What do you want to play?
What if we made our own music? Anyone got any ideas?
I've had this melody stuck in my head the whole time I've been here. It goes like.
That's beautiful. Want to try it out? Sure. 1, 2.
I never knew that music could break the shackles of loneliness. I admit illusion of submissive was not enough to keep you contained. I failed in my mission to isolate the world.
Music will triumph over loneliness. Your tyrannical rule